We shall continue the questions on binomial distribution. So the question is, probability that a man aged 60 will live up to 70 years is 0.65. What is the probability that out of 10 men aged 60, exactly 9, at most 9 and at least 7 will live up to 70 years? So, as per the question, the probability or the chance that a man aged 60 now will live up to 70 years is 0.65. There is a 65% chance that a man aged 60 years will live up to 70 years. Now, if you consider 10 men, out of 10 men, what is the chance that exactly out of 10 men aged 60 years? What is the probability or the chance that exactly 9 will live up to 70 years? Out of 10 men aged 60 years, what is the probability or the chance that at most 9 will live up to 70 years? And the third one is, out of 10 men aged 60 years, what is the chance or the probability that at least 7 will live up to age 70 years? So here the question is regarding the probability of a man aged 60 living up to 70 years. So X denote the number of men out of 10 men. Let X denote the number of men aged 60 who will live up to 70 years. Then the probability that out of 10 men, the probability or the chance that X number of men aged 60 years will live up to 70 years is given by P of X is equal to NCX P power X Q power N minus X. Here N means 10, P means the probability of the success. Probability that a man aged 60 years will live up to 70 years is given as 0.65. Q means 1 minus P. 1 minus 0.65, which is 0.35. Substituting N, P and Q, you get the probability that out of 10 men, the chance or the probability that X number of men aged 60 years will live up to 70 years. P of X is equal to 10Cx 0.65 power X into 0.35 to the power 10 minus X. Now we can answer that question one by one. What is the probability or the chance that out of 10 men, exactly 9 men aged 60 will live up to 70 years? So put X as 9. You get a P of 9. 0.0725 or multiplying by 100, the chance is 7.25%. Second part. At most 9 men will live up to 70 years. Number of men aged 60 years who will live up to 70 years is X. X should be at most 9, means maximum 9, which means X can be 9 or less than 9. So X less than or equal to 9. Probability is P of X less than or equal to 9, which is 1 minus P of X greater than 9. And X greater than 9 means the only possible value that X can take is 10. So 1 minus P of 10. And P of 10 can be calculated by putting X as 10 in that formula P of X. Putting X as 10. We get probability P of X less than or equal to 9 as 0.9865. So the chance or the probability that out of 10 men aged 60 years, at most 9 men will live up to 70 years is 0.9865 or 98.65%. Last part. Probability that at least 7 will live up to 70 years. X should be at least 7, means minimum 7, means 7 or more. So probability is P of X greater than or equal to 7, which is P of 7 plus P of 8 plus P of 9 plus P of 10 Each of these four probabilities can be calculated by putting x as 7, 8, 9, 10 in the formula P of x. Then if you calculate the sum, you get the answer as 0.5138. These calculations are done by using the calculators. So 0.5138. Next question. If the chance that a telephone line is busy at an instance is 0.2, the probability or the chance that a telephone line being busy, you take any line, the chance or the probability that telephone line is busy is 0.2. What is the chance that out of 10 lines, 5 lines are busy? What is the probability that all the lines are busy? All the 10 lines are busy. So X denote the number of telephone lines that are busy. So out of 10 lines, the probability or the chance that X number of lines are busy is given by P of X. And by binomial distribution, it is P of X is equal to NCX P power X Q power N minus X. Here N means total number of telephone lines, which is 10. P means the probability of success. In this question it is P is the probability that a telephone line is busy. 0.2. Q means 1 minus P, 1 minus 0.2, 0.8. Substituting all these values N, P and Q, you can get the formula for P of X. 10cx 0.2 power x into 0.8 to the power 10 minus x. Now you can answer the question. What is the probability that out of 10 lines, 5 lines are busy? Put x as 5. P of 5 is equal to, you will get 0.0264. Out of 10 lines, what is the probability or the chance that all the 10 lines are busy? Put x as 10. You get a P of 10. 10c 10, 0.2 power 10 into 0.8 to the power 10 minus 10 means 0. 0.8 power 0 is 1, 10c 10 is 1. So it will be 0.2 power 10, and which is 1 by 0.2 means you can take it as 1 by 5. So 1 by 5 power 10. One more question. Out of 800 families with 5 children each, so we are considering altogether 800 families. Each family has 5 children. Now the question is, how many families would you expect to have 3 boys? Out of 800 families, how many families you can expect to have 3 boys? Out of 800 families, how many families you expect to have 5 girls? Each family is having 5 children. There are 5 children in each family. What is the number of family? Out of 800 family, how many families? In how many families all the 5 children are girls? Then the third one. Out of 800 families, in how many families there are either 2 or 3 boys? So those families having 2 boys, those families having 3 boys. So total number of families out of 800, the number of families having either 2 or 3 boys. At most 2 girls. Out of 800 families, how many families we can expect to have at most 2 girls? At most 2 girls means maximum 2 girls. So remaining 3 children should be boys. Maximum 2 girls. It can be 1 girl or 0 number of girls in the family. All the 5 children are boys. So these probabilities you have to calculate. These number of families you have to calculate. Assume that equal probabilities for boys and girls. Probability or the chance that a child is boy is equal to probability or the chance that a child is girl. Equal probabilities means half, each equal to half, 1 by 2. So X denote the number of boys in a family. In a family there are 5 children. Out of 5 children, X denote the number of boys. Then the probability that in a family, we are speaking about one family. In a family, the probability that there will be X number of boys out of 5 children is P of X is equal to NCX P power x q power n minus x. Here n is equal to 5. P means the probability that a child is boy, half. Q means 1 minus P, 1 minus half, which is equal to half. Substituting all these values, we get P of x as equal to 5cx half power x half power 5 minus x. Base same half, so the powers can be added, which becomes 5cx half power x plus 5 minus x means 5. 5cx into half power 5 is 1 by 32. So 1 by 32 into 5cx. The probability then out of 5 children in a family, the probability or the chance then there will be x number of boys is P of x is equal to 1 by 32 into 5cx. So this is regarding one family with 5 children. For one family with 5 children, the chance that there are x number of boys is 1 by 32 into 5cx. Now if we consider 800 such families, therefore in 800 families, the probability or the chance in 800 families, the number of families with 5 children, the chance that one family having 5 children, the chance of having x number of boys is 1 by 32 into 5cx. So now if we consider 800 such families, the total number of families with x number of boys will be 800 into P of x. 800 into 1 by 32 into 5cx. 800 by 32 is 25. So it will be 25 into 5cx. So this gives out of 800 families, the number of families with the x number of boys. 25 into 5cx. Now see the question. Out of 800 families, how many families you expect with the 3 boys? Put x as 3. If you put x as 3, you get the number of families. Out of 800 families, the number of families with the 3 boys. 3 boys each. That number we can take it as f of x. Here it is f of 3. Putting x as 3. 25 into 5c3, which is 250. Then, out of 800 families, how many families you expect to have 5 girls? There are 5 children in each family. Each family must have 5 girls, means all the children are girls, so no boys. Number of boys will be 0. X will be 0. So out of 800 families, the number of families with the 0 number of boys is, put x as 0. F of 0 equal to 25 into 5c 0, 25 into 1 or 25. Out of 800 families, we can expect there are 25 families with 0 number of boys. Then the third one. Out of 800 families, how many families you expect to have either 2 or 3 boys? 2 boys or 3 boys. So x will be 2 or x will be 3. You have to consider both. So the number of families with the 2 or 3 boys, f of 2, this gives the number of families with the 2 boys. f of 3, this gives the number of families with the 3 boys. So the sum f of 2 plus f of 3 gives the total number of families out of 800 families with 2 or 3 boys. So to find f of 2, put x as 2. To find f of 3, put x as 3 in this formula of f of x. 25 into 5cx. So it will be 25 into 5c2 plus 25 into 5c3, which will give altogether 500. So out of 800 families, there are 500 families with 2 or 3 boys. Then the last one. At most 2 girls. Maximum 2 girls. So possibilities are number of girls in the family 2 or less than 2. So it can be 2 girls, 1 girl, 0 girls. So there are 2 girls in the family means remaining 3 children should be boys. 1 girl in the family means remaining 4 should be boys. 0 girls in the family means all the 5 children are boys. So X represent number of boys. So at most 2 girls. So 2 girls means number of boys X will be 3. So you have to consider X equal to 3. 1 girl, so number of boys X will be 4. 0 number of girls, so all the 5 children are boys, x is 5. So you need to consider x is equal to 5, x is equal to 4, x is equal to 3. So number of families with 5 boys, 0 girls, f of 5. Number of families with 4 boys, 1 girl, f of 4. Number of families with 3 boys, 2 girls, f of 3. Add these 3 numbers. So look at that f of x, which is 25 into 5cx. In that you can put x as 5, x as 4, x as 3. You get the numbers as 25 plus 125 plus 250. Adding, you get the total number as 400. So out of 800 families, there are 400 families. We can expect 400 families to have at most 2 girls.